a walking path, segment BD, in a park intersects the sides of the park at their midpoints. You walk from park corner A to walking path, segment BD, over the path to the other side of the park, up to corner E, and then back down to your starting point. How many yards do you walk? From the given diagram, you know that the length of segment BD is 68 yards. However, you still need to find the distance from corner A to point B, from point D to corner E, and from corner E back to corner A. In this problem, you are told that segment BD intersects the sides of the park at their midpoints. So, point B is the midpoint of segment AC. Therefore, the length of segment AB is equal to the length of segment BC. From the diagram, you know that the length of segment BC is 90 yards. So, the length of segment AB is 90 yards as well. Next, because point D is the midpoint of segment EC, the length of segment ED equals 1/2 times the length of segment EC. From the diagram, you know that the length of segment EC is 216 yards. So, you can substitute 216 in for the length of segment EC. When you simplify, 1/2 times 216 gives you 108. So, the length of segment ED is 108 yards. Finally, because segment BD intersects the sides of the park at their midpoints, by definition, you know that segment BD is a midsegment of triangle AEC. So, by the triangle midsegment theorem, the length of segment AE is equal to 2 times the length of segment BD. From the diagram, you know that the length of segment BD is 68 yards. So, you can substitute 68 in for the length of segment BD. When you simplify, 2 times 68 gives you 136. So, the length of segment AE is 136 yards. Now that you've found the distances of each part of the walk, you can add these distances together to find the total distance walked. The distance from corner A to point B is 90 yards. The distance from point B to point D is 68 yards. The distance from point D to corner E is 108 yards, and the distance from corner E back to corner A is 136 yards. When you add these distances together, you find that the total distance walked is 402 yards. Therefore, you walk 402 yards.